If you guys are in need of any grinding services, hit up my guy Rose NBA on Twitter. From domination to getting you guys a 95 plus overall hidden gem, he does it all. What's up, y'all? It's Ty in this video. Today, we're going to be going over talking about each and every one of the new Knockdown Nights cards added into NBA 2K25 MyTEAM today. And we're going to be really highlighting all of these cards, talking about their releases as well as everything else. Now, I will start with this. I think today is a solid day to be no money spent because a lot of the best cards are going to be like a PJ Brown Diamond. Maybe even this Sapphire Robert Covington is going to be okay as a 3-and-D type player. We'll be breaking down all of those types of things. Now, we're going to start off with Bruce Brown. And again, please smash that subscribe button. 75 3-ball, decent ball, and defensively not great. 2 bronze badges. Card stinks. Josh Richardson, 6'5", 78 3-ball, defensively okay. I mean, for golds, like, the cards are fine, but, like, they're not great, you know? Like, the cards can play, they're fine, but are they, you know, great in this game? No. Matt Grieger, 7'1", can shoot the ball, 59 speed. Honestly, for an Emerald, this card's pretty good. Like, I'm going to check out his release. I've got 2KDB pulled up on my other screen here. He's got the DeAndre Jordan base. It's probably disgusting, but honestly, this card's not the worst for an Emerald. Can shoot the ball decently. Jared Jeffries, 6'11", 78 3-ball, defensively solid, rebounding-wise solid. Speed rating isn't great, but again, he's 6'11" at the what? At the 3, can shoot the ball well, defensively has 80 stats across the board. Like, for an Emerald, the card's not bad. Has the Kobe Bryant base as well as good hotspots. I'm telling you guys, if you need cards to, like, get domination done, Jared Jeffries is solid. He's solid. Kevin Willis up next. Now, I'm just going to start with this. Kevin Willis I used to have for, like, my leagues, and the card was actually better than advertised. This card stinks, though. Like, Kevin Willis is bad in this game. Robert Covington up next, 6'9", 86 3-ball, defensively nearly perfect, 83 speed. Badge-wise, 9 golds, including all of those defensive badges. Rocco is going to be really good on this game. He is going to be an absolute stud. Now, with that being said, how, you know, powerful is he? I don't know, but an 86 3-ball, really good defense, really good player build. I'm telling you right now, Covington is going to be able to play. I don't know how good I can make Robert Covington. Doesn't have any hotspots, any of those types of things. But trust me when I tell you guys, if Robert Covington can play, I'm going to have him on my court. Joe Caldwell up next, only 6'5", 78 3-ball, decent ball, and defensively okay, 90 perimeter. Wish badge-wise, he had like at least the gold on ball menace. The card's not great. Malcolm Brogdon, I feel like every year Brogdon has a bad release. Defensively, he's going to struggle. Does have that Hall of Fame set shot specialist. We'll check out his release. But I feel like for Malcolm Brogdon, it's just going to be really tough for me to be super high on the card. And I'm not hating on him, but maybe I can go find his release. Who does he play for nowadays? The Wizards? Like, Brogdon needs to be on a good team, and he needs to stay healthy. Because if those two things happen, Brogdon actually, I think, has a lot of potential. Now, let's check out the release of Malcolm Brogdon, because his size actually looks decent. Let's see. Okay, his release this year isn't bad. Like, I was expecting it to be nearly unusable. This year, it's not bad. Okay, not bad. I don't mind his player build. It's not necessarily like his release is perfect, but it's not horrible. Don't mind his player build. As far as his leaner, it doesn't look like the best, but I mean, it's okay. Brogdon is not bad. Now, again, I'm still pretty reserved on Malcolm Brogdon because I know statistically speaking, the card is not going to be great. But look, he's a 6'5" point guard with an 87 3, that offensively gives you enough. If you give him like gold on ball menace, Brogdon's not horrible. Nick Anderson up next, 6'6", 92 3-ball. Defensively, kind of stinks. Like, I was expecting slightly more than Nick Anderson. Doesn't even come with, you know, the gold on ball menace, which I thought he would. Now, I feel like Nick Anderson is always a guy that has a good release. So that's something I'm going to test out here. And then we'll see exactly if this card can play or not. But I feel like, again, Nick Anderson is always a guy that normally in 2K has a good release. This year, it's no different. Like, his release is going to be so good. His release is chicken. He's got a 92 3-ball. You should never, ever, ever miss with Nick Anderson. And if you do, guess what? It's your fault. Like, genuinely, I'm not trying to hate on, you know, anything, but if you're missing with this card, it is absolutely your fault. Now, it's going to take me a while probably to get his release down because, again, it is so quick. But he should be absolutely chicken man for you. You give him on-ball menace, Nick Anderson can absolutely play for an Amethyst card. I don't mind the card whatsoever. So between Brogdon, between Nick Anderson, between Robert Covington, even between, Jared Jeffries, these are cards that are okay. PJ Brown up next, 6'11", 73 3-ball. Look at his defense, though. 95 block, 87 perimeter, 95 interior, great rebounding, 81 speed. Wish that was maybe slightly higher. But the card is a stud. Hall of Fame, rise up, post lockdown, interceptor, box out beast, brick wall, immovable, paint prodigy, post powerhouse, post up poet, high flying denier, paint patroller, 8 gold badges, including the on-ball menace. He comes with the Marcus Morris Sr. release, which is basically the Tyson Chandler release. If you've ever shot with that, it's really smooth. PJ Brown is a beast on this game. PJ Brown is a stud on this game. Throw him right up there with like the Jarens of the world. Throw him right up there with some of the best bigs that we have in the game. PJ Brown is a stud. He's an absolute stud. And I'm not telling you guys that like you need to get this card, but if you do need a center or power forward that isn't going to be over, 300,000, I don't know how much he's going to be, but I doubt he's going to be crazy expensive. PJ Brown's your guy. Glenn Robinson up next, 6'7", 89 3-ball, 90 driving dunk, 86 ball handle. Defensively, you know what? Not great, but 85 perimeter, interior is okay. Wish his speed was a little higher. 85, leaves a little bit to be desired. 5 Hall of Famers, 19 on gold, and 4 silver badges. Comes with a lot of badges. Even the silver on-ball menace is nice. Fully badge up Glenn Robinson, and you probably got something special. Now, let's go shoot around with Glenn, see exactly what the card looks like. Let's go to the Milwaukee Bucks, and let's see exactly what this Mr. Glenn gives you guys on the floor. And I like the fact that I can just go in here to shoot around, considering they have not changed any of these SIGs yet. Now, for me, it starts with this release. This release is solid. Kind of, the upper, I don't know if it's the same as Terry Cummings, but it's kind of what it reminds me of. It's not necessarily the quickest jump shot, but it is a jump shot that I'm telling you guys you should never miss with. If you're missing with this jump shot, you have issues, because this is the smoothest jump shot maybe that I've shot with all year long. And sure, that's maybe me, gassing it, but genuinely, I think it is that smooth on this game. You should never miss with Glenn. As far as, his the rest of the card, he looks okay. 6'7", gonna play solid defense. I don't think like the card's perfect, but I'm telling you, it is a really solid card to add to your specific squad. So, again, I like Glenn at the small forward position. I feel like he's training wheels as far as his release. Give me all the Glenn Robinson and PJ Brown stock. I like both of those cards. Now to the Pink Diamonds, Joakim Noah, 6'11", 69 3-ball, 90 standing dunk, 85 driving dunk, defensively a beast, 85 speed, 8 Hall of Fame badges, 16 on gold, 2 on silver with 2 on bronze. Look, I don't hate Joakim Noah that much as far as his stats, as far as his badges. Honestly, when I'm looking at the card, I'm like, you know what? He does some things on the court that I actually like. He plays a ton of defense, does a lot of things for you. However, when you know what Joakim Noah's release is probably going to look like, you're going to be pretty reserved on how much you hype the card up. And I doubt he's even on the all-time Bulls. He shouldn't be. He is on the all-time Bulls. Joakim Noah, what? And I knew the card was good, but I feel like the Bulls have a lot of, or I knew the guy was good, but I feel like the Bulls just have a lot of guys that you could throw up there. Now, as far as his release, no, y'all can tell me. I mean, are you really shooting with this? Like, genuinely, are you gonna, I know he has a decent enough 3-ball, but are you shooting with this with confidence? I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's something you could get. Man, come on, man. I mean, and you guys can call me crazy, but it kind of, in a weird way, reminds me of Jaren Jackson Jr.'s release. But it's way slower. So I don't know, man. Maybe you guys can help me out with Joakim Noah. I just feel like his release is troll. However, I don't think it's that bad. So maybe for Joakim Noah, I guess you could use a card. I don't know. You guys tell me if you're using Joakim Noah or not. I don't know. I really don't know how I feel about the card. So that's me with Joakim Noah. If you want him, do what you guys ultimately have to do. But I think he's fine. I think he can be played. I'm not necessarily as mad as I once was. Now, a lot of people are excited about this Rajon Rondo card that is here in my team. 6'1", 78 3-ball, 80 driving neck, 97 ball handle. Here's where people get excited. 88 block, 98 steal, 95 perimeter, 90 interior, great rebounder, 98 speed, 98 agility, 13 Hall of Fame badges with 12 on gold. To be honest with you guys, I think Rondo is going to be pretty good on this game. And I don't know like where he stacks up against some of the other point guards, but when you look at his incredibly good defense and his ability to, you know, like even with Chris Paul, he had great defense and he was only 6 feet tall. Now you're looking at Rondo, who instead of being 6 feet tall is 6'1", gives you a little, you know, more height on the court. I think Rondo is going to be okay. Now, I do want to see what the release of Rondo looks like to truly see if this card is going to be playable. Now, again, movement-wise on this game, I can't dribble with anybody. So if I'm bad at dribbling with Rondo, I'm sorry. I can't dribble with anybody. Release-wise, I don't hate it. It's not necessarily my favorite release on the game. But I can't sit up here in front of you guys and say, you know what, I hate it. It's fine. It's actually pretty smooth. And so when I'm looking at Rondo, especially in the catch and shoot release, it's a smooth release, definitely greenable. The card is going to be able to play incredibly good defense. I don't hate Rondo. Now, would I pay an insane price for the card? No. But I'm telling you, this card is going to be better than people give it credit for. Give me some Rondo stock today. I don't know how much, you know, I love the card or if I'm going to use him ever. But give me some of the stock in Rondo. I think this card's going to surprise some people in my team today. Now, last but certainly not least, we have our Galaxy Opal today, that I think is the most troll Galaxy Opal that we have seen yet this year. It is Ray Allen. Galaxy Opal card. The card that people are going to pull packs for. 6'5", 99 3-ball. Wow. 85 driving, a 90 ball handle. 93 perimeter is okay. 93 speed. But he has a 75 interior and 37 block. His agility is a 93. His strength is 62. Badge-wise, he's not nearly as good as Rondo. I mean, again, I'm not trying to hate. One other thing about Rondo is, you know, as far as his hot spots are concerned, he has one from the right slot, no other ones. Ray Allen, 4 out of 5 hot spots around the arc. The 99 3-ball, fantastic. Like, whatever, Ray. I give you respect where you deserve it. That is a fantastic 3-ball. But as far as everything else, I just don't know if I love the card. Release-wise, it's fine. It's not necessarily perfect, though. It's not necessarily the quickest in the game. You tell me if I'm supposed to hype up this card, because right now, there's nothing at all that suggests to me, yeah, Ty, let's hype up Ray Allen. Let's say that this card is a beast. He's not good. He is not a good player in NBA 2K25 My Team. That's my opinion on it. My cards today that I would look at, honestly, I don't mind this drop as much as some of the other people that hate this drop. How I'd rank cards today. I'd go PJ Brown number 1. I'd probably go, I'm going to go Joakim Noah 2, Rondo 3, Glenn Robinson 4, probably Covington 5, Nick Anderson 6, Brogdon 7. Then I might go Jared Jeffries 8. I know I didn't throw Ray Allen in there. Ray Allen realistically would probably be my 5th best card today after the diamonds and the pink diamonds. I think Rondo, Noah, Glenn, and PJ Brown are all better than Nick Anderson though. That's going to wrap it up for my video. Let me know your thoughts on it. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.